How you guys doing NoFap Day? How you guys doing NoFap Day 4? Man, I never got that bus. It's kind of about 4.5 days. Yeah, man. About 4.5 days. I've been busting them nuts. Back at it again. Today was it was a long day. It was pretty long. I was off today. Unfortunately, I had to drop a class today. Just I wasn't on here making videos, so I wasn't able to describe the class. But the drop day is essentially today, and so I just said and it's a 4 credit hour class, so I kind of knew I was gonna drop the class, like either that or just completely bomb the class, which you really don't want to be bombing a 4 credit hour class because it just destroys your GPA. But I thought the class was different. The class was it's called oceanography, and when I chose the class, I'm thinking that we're gonna be studying like ocean animals, but essentially that class was like just another biology. And I'm just like, man, just me personally studying longitude and latitude isn't exciting for me at all, and I just wasn't vibing with the class. And obviously before that day passed, I was definitely gonna make that move because yeah, I was gonna give. And I don't like how his tests are either. It was just like I was like, nah, I didn't have a good feeling about the class, so I just went ahead and dropped it. I just retake it again in the fall, but yeah, man. In this video, I went, but just the overall day, it was long, but hey, I really wish the weather would get back normal. Weather, it's almost April and it's still cold. It's ridiculous, man. But I just want to talk about like masculine energy, like versus feminine energy, because yesterday when I was talking about like procrastinating and being indecisive and all that, I realized that a lot of times when you think about it, like a lot of females like display those characteristics because they don't, like when you trying to, when you're dealing with like girls, and like they can never make their lines up what they want to wear, what they want to do with their hair, where they want to go eat, and all this stuff. And so normally when you look at guys, we typically know what we want to do. When you look at a masculine guy, he typically knows what he wants to do, where he wants to go, and that. And so when you just spend a lot of feminine energy, and it's obviously indecisive. You don't know what you want. You don't know where you want to go. Constantly changes your mind, which it definitely adds into what I was saying yesterday about the consistently relapsing, and especially when watching porn. It's definitely gonna start to portray more feminine energy, which that's where all of the indecisiveness come from, and not really knowing. Not being able to make up your mind, stuff like that. When it definitely sucks to be like that, because nobody wants to sit there for hours, sit there for too long, just contemplating over something stupid, But yeah, man, it just I feel like it's a work in progress, Even just eating the food, working it out, definitely not fantasizing, not eating so much like soy products, I love sugary foods. Cutting back on the caffeine, just a lot of things that I could do personally just to, increase some of that testosterone naturally, and just spiritually, when we think about masturbating and watching porn, it does nothing for your manhood at all. It just makes it worse. And so, yeah, man, it's just some stepping stones. I got another fab. It's been a while, bro. Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. That is definitely true, bro. That's true. My guy, Dog Magician says, in my experience, even one relapse is enough to give me negative effects, and so the chaser effect isn't the only reason that we should relapse. It's more of the fact that we become less masculine after carrying out the act. PMO is a big factor in indecisiveness because it throws our hormones out of balance. Decisiveness is a masculine characteristic because we're relatively emotionally stable compared to women. It's no secret that PMO makes us feel less masculine. What I recommend doing In addition to NoFap, is practicing being decisive. Decide on something and do it. This even includes tests where you might think that you should change your answer. Generally, our first thought is right because our subconscious is working for us when we're not aware. This can also explain anxiety and other disorders. And then my guy Plex says, when you're a deep addict, you're in a flat line. Most of reactions come from your subconscious mind. You are right about taking immediate action by the first thought that comes in your mind, or it's you risk to procrastinate. Flatline equals emotion. Yeah, that's true, bro. Both you guys are definitely correct. Yeah, man. You guys are definitely both right. But yeah. But because I've definitely noticed the more I relapse, the more I relapse, definitely more indecisive I am, and the more cloudy my mind is. I just feel like I said, man, some people don't understand. Well, most people don't understand when you say it's spiritual, but most people just look at it on the surface value. But it's definitely spiritual. And if you're watching porn and masturbating all day, obviously, if you think sexual energy is the most powerful energy in the universe, and you completely depleting it by watching porn and masturbating excessively, then just naturally you can just think about that picture and know that you're gonna feel some effects on, even like I said before, after relapsing, you kind of feel like, oh, well, of course, essentially, you didn't kill anybody by relapsing, but just in terms of your bettering your brain and strengthening your willpower and your spiritual power and your sexual energy and doing all those good things, you masturbating to porn, especially if you have a problem with stopping, it's gonna do nothing but make you but just to delay your growth longer. So definitely, it's something that we have to get, and me personally have to get, under control relatively, quickly. But yeah, man. But PMO definitely makes definitely makes little small decisions more difficult than they need to be. And I'm pretty sure as I go like longer, like going on streets I've never been on before, I'm definitely gonna see I'm probably definitely gonna be more decisive, because the more the testosterone and masculine energy you have, the more decisive you're gonna be. Because like I've said in like Dark Magician says, and it's no secret. We see movies and TV shows and all that stuff about women not being able to make up their mind. They don't know what they want, and that's because it's feminine characteristics. And you see guys that are like that too. I haven't said I'm holding on to a lot of feminine energy now. And I definitely think a big reason is because of the porn, but I think another reason is because of the food I eat too. So it's definitely some work that needs to be done. But yeah, man, it's not a good thing, because you can literally feel when you have a lot of feminine energy as a guy. You can feel it if you honest with yourself. You can look back at the action that you do. You can kind of tell that, I got a lot of feminine energy, a lot of feminine actions about me. Guys are brave. If you think about masculine, man, he's brave, strong. Courageous, decisive. And all those factors. And if you look at a guy who has a lot of feminine energy, he's more reserved, soft-spoken. Nervous, jumpy, is indecisive, all this stuff, all those negative, and they're not really negative habits. Well, I guess they are in a certain context, but as a guy, you definitely want to be displaying too many of those characteristics, because because just as a confident guy, it's going to really affect the confidence. But obviously, being a confident guy, it doesn't just mean you can't have any emotions. That's just stupid, unless you're a fucking robot. But if you display too many feminine characteristics, when a problem occurs. So that's something I have to work on. And yeah, man, in the future it will definitely, hopefully, it can improve. It can, especially on NoFap, when you get that sexual inside you and you want to go out there and actually interact with people. That's when you really see the masculine energy coming out, because you actually want to use that energy and not, and it actually makes you and motivates you to want to NoFap actually motivates you to actually go out there and have healthy habits and live a healthy life. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. for day 5, and it's always don't relapse.